All right, so this is not a space video, but I do want to talk about something that's going to be implemented for early 2027. And this is probably going to affect a lot of creators on this platform. So let's get started. All right, so starting February 1st, 2027, YouTube is officially doubling the full monetization eligibility requirements for new applicants joining the YouTube Partner Program. It's a way to earn advertising and premium revenue shares. So for new creators starting in 2027, starting that date of February 1st, 2027, for new creators will need at least 8,000 public watch hours. Currently, it's about 4,000 public watch hours currently in the past 365 days. And or creators must have 20 million qualified short views. Currently at 10 million public short views in the last 90 days, and alongside maintaining for creators must have 1,000 subscribers to be fully eligible for the advertising in the YouTube Partner Program and getting premiums when they're doing live streams. They get like the gifts, they get the stickers, they get all the stuff for creators. And they get a lot of money from that because, again, ads is the way that you get money. So whatever ads that play on a random video at some point, then YouTube gets at least 40-something% of that revenue, and then you're just left with the leftovers. It's by ads. Now, to put it in perspective, currently 4,000 public watch hours is equal to 240,000 minutes of total accumulated viewing by your audience. So that means that 240,000 views that people watch for exactly a minute, 48,000 views people watch for 5 minutes, 24,000, 10 minutes, 4,000 is a long live streaming. So now that they've doubled their watch hour times, now that means it's 480,000 minutes of a total accumulated viewing by your audience. So all of the numbers I mentioned are gonna double. All right, so let's talk about the why. There's many reasons why, because again, for one, that the platform is evolving and there's a lot more creators. But also you're going to the number of more technologies, so understanding the growth. There's over 200 billion daily short views and over 1 billion hours of watch time on TV screens. And that's because, like I said, a lot of people are watching on TVs and mobile, and streaming is becoming more popular, but also transition to premium TV models. The platform is shifting to corporate because it's completely directed with major streaming companies like Netflix and Disney Plus, and funding new alternative incentives. It's basically raising the bar for direct and revenue. YouTube is freeing up resources to launch targeted and non-ad financial programs. So basically, creators, how they get money is basically ads. Whatever ads that are put in these videos, then YouTube takes 40% of the earnings, and then whatever is left, and it's given to the creators, right? And it's always been that way for a long time. And when I first created my YouTube channel back in 2016, so it's in September will be my 10th year on YouTube. And I've always thought, since I was a kid at the time, I was 12 years old, and I've always thought, I'll got all these big YouTubers and they're already, making big revenues. And I've always thought to myself, like, if I get 1,000 subscribers one day, I mean, I can one day, eventually make some money, right? That's what it was. But then again, since I was a kid at the time, and I didn't really know a lot about a lot of that stuff. And then I kind of got more involved into YouTube. I started making more content, getting involved into the channel, and getting involved in the platform. And I realized that, like I said, a lot of social media like TikTok, Instagram, and all that stuff, they also do the same thing because they also brand it towards like major companies like Netflix and other TV streaming services like on Disney Plus, there's many people that get their videos, streamed on Amazon Plus or have their own shows for like a documentary style video, or Mr. Beast, for example, or people like that, big creators like that. And like I said, they make a lot of the money, they make a lot of the views. But also they have a lot of ads placed in their videos and all that stuff. But anyway, but also, while not explicitly cited, the primary reason for this official press release, industry analysis and creator communities note that the change combats the rise of automated mass production AI content. And you kind of know my little track history when I talked about AI a year ago. Like I said, there's a lot of more AI slop videos that's going on this year. There's the dumb fruit AI videos that are huge, and they're still going on to this day, and they're getting millions of views. And then there's a lot of like weird AI slop that's out there, and they want to cater to all of that. But that gets me wondering. I mean, I thought YouTube cracked down on AI slop content, though. Yeah, because like, so there's people that use like AI in all of their content, like those faceless YouTubers that do like history videos with AI, or do whatever AI slop that's going on in YouTube, and they just don't make sense. And what it's that trying to cater to, and that's why like YouTube kind of cracked down on that type of AI content. But they're using all this newer AI, all these forms of AI in their video to make videos, and like I said, how much they're garnered into people's lives, they are starting to, make a lot more views. They're starting to make a lot more types of content with AI because it's a growing market. But yeah, that's just how it is. But like I said, it's just, in my opinion, it's kind of ruining creators in a long way, because now that you're implementing AI, right? People are using AI to make content and slot content. It's taking away from the creators itself, like the human. I'm talking to this camera, talking to you guys about all of this, and like I said, and there's a lot of AI slop content that's getting millions and millions of views. It's just taking some of that human sides of making content, if you know what I mean. It's just, I don't know. This whole thing that's happening February of 2027, it's kind of a bad direction that will hurt many creators in the long run. And that's kind of just a little rant I want to talk about. And sorry, this is not a space content video, but I will do more space content very soon. But the uploads might be a little slow because I'm getting surgery on my knees, and recovery time is going to be very hard. So the uploads will be a little slow, but I will give you the biggest content. I will give you content. I will power through the recovery and power through some content for you guys. I'll not give up on you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And let me know what you guys think about this new direction that YouTube is going. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.